WWE NXT TakeOver War Games reaction from the Capitol Wrestling Center.
Pro Wrestling Bits. Subscribe now.
The women's War Games match started the show off hot despite a boneheaded start to the match itself. The announcers have spent the past week plus insisting Raquel Gonzalez is worth 2 team members. Yet these genius heels decided to start the match with Dakota Kai, the second smallest member of this team, despite the fact that the babyfaces had the man advantage. War Games is typically better when the heels have that advantage, but I was perfectly fine with the babyfaces having it as long as Raquel started the match. Typical WWE overthinking, but the backward storytelling in this match did eventually lead to an awesome dive from Io Shirai and a trash can. Gonzalez's ascent continued as she scored the winning pinfall over Shirai and could be your next NXT Women's Champion. Timothy Thatcher versus Tommaso Ciampa was exactly what it should have been, a knockdown, drag-out fight. Unfortunately, NXT followed a weapons-filled War Games match with an old-school wrestling slugfest, plus the wrong man won, especially given the fact that a bloody Timothy Thatcher was the star of this match. It's still very early in this feud, and tonight just felt like maybe it's too early for these two to be wrestling on pay-per-view. Cameron Grimes and Dexter Lumis had a fine strap match, but boy did they do a number on Grimes again. First, the man insisted on using his own strap as a heel. Then he went on to lose the match, clean. No loaded strap, no easy to escape strap, no gimmicks, nothing. He just used his own strap because he liked that grade of leather, I guess. This has been a one-sided feud that has cost a very talented NXT performer dearly in Cameron Grimes, and if NXT sees anything in Grimes, which they should, he needs to move on to a more worthwhile storyline. Leon Ruff, Johnny Gargano, and Damian Priest worked their asses off and delivered a very satisfying championship match. This match predictably told a story where Leon Ruff was just trying to prove he belonged, even being taken out of the match briefly for a stretch. In the end, Ruff held his own and then some, but Johnny Gargano is now first-time, 3-time NXT North American champion, and he did it all with the help of his new Ghostface killer, Austin Theory. It's me, Austin! The men's War Games match was filled with action, may have gone on a little long, but in the end felt like a true main event. This was another great showing for Pat McAfee, who even got to kick out of a Panama Sunrise, and Pete Dunne also showed out as the alpha of the heel team. It's tough to imagine where else the Undisputed Era could possibly go from here after the 3rd War Games match, but they've been together all these years and still have yet to disappoint.